Hello, my beautiful friends. How are you all? This is Kathy from Divine Debut 11. The messenger is here, and I do apologize if you hear city street noise. I am in the city center, and I've got the door wide open because of the incense. Otherwise, I'm going to suffocate. It's not a huge room that I'm in here. So, I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for joining me here, and thank you for your loyalty. I have been here, but not connecting with you too much, not uploading as I am preparing for the busy season of the holidays. As many of you know, we've got a second channel, Divine Debut 12, so check that out. The links are beneath. An announcement, obviously, to those of you that are patrons on Patreon following Divine Debut 11. I have announced a week ago that I have 20% off all of my services, which I thought I would give to my patrons first. That was a week ago, so I am opening this up to the public now. If you are interested for a yearly 2024 tarot or astrology reading, get in quick, get in first. I don't know when this sale will end. Let's see what we've got. Stay around, I've got more announcements at the end of the reading. So let's see what's going on today. What are the messages as the moon has just stepped into Capricorn? It hasn't been an easy time, my friends, at all. We've got some answers that are coming in. Why? The answers are coming in from the sky, from the universe. Pay attention to signs and synchronicities. Lots of answers may be, lots of your questions may be answered at this time. Treasure Island. So maybe you weren't meant to know something for a specific time. There's a lot of water here, which it shows the sea. Obviously, water can be intuitive, but it can also be emotional. So drowning in your emotions, feeling as though what you're hoping to manifest, the tortoise, of course, is slow but very gradual with movement. We're moving towards a treasure island. Whatever this is for you, whether it's something you're creating, whether it's an emotional situation, I do see the tortoise looking towards the past, and we still do have Jupiter and Uranus retrograde until the end of the year and early January. Jupiter turns direct on the last day of the year. Uranus in January. So we've just come off a very challenging new moon in Scorpio, which was connecting to Mars. Mars was on top of this new moon. Mars powerfully placed in Scorpio, in his kingdom, in his home, and opposite Uranus. So it's been tough. It's been really hard. A moon in Scorpio is never easy. It's all about transformation and change, endings and new beginnings, turning poison into medicine, letting go of anything that's been difficult and very karmic, whether it's a relationship, a job, any sort of a situation. Dear Spirit, please guide my beautiful friends and myself energetically. What does the messenger bring us today? Do look out for the next upload. It is the giveaway, the free giveaway that we do for our patrons every month. I was going to say every year, but we've been doing this for almost 2.5 years. So you can imagine 3 free readings every single month for 2.5 years. We've given a lot away, and that's our thank you to those who support us and support this channel and help us to survive as times are very challenging. As you know, there's a lot of competition. People are struggling financially, and that's why this 20% off is available to everyone now. First come, first served, as I said. So The quicker you get in, the quicker you get your reading. You may want to gift a loved one a tarot reading or an astrology analysis on their chart. Those of you that are familiar with your charts, you may want to look at the transits and how they are affecting you in 2024. Okay, you can get a 3-month transit on your chart, or a whole year of transits on your chart, of course. If you're interested, send me an email. If you're not sure about what kind of a reading, email me, divinedebut11@gmail.com. Dear Spirit, what's going on? What are the energies right now? Agape was here a little while ago. It's usually her sleep time at this point. That's why you don't see her anymore. And Eros has not returned, for those of you that are wondering. Unfortunately, he's probably up there with the angels. He was an angel. He was a prince himself. Today is the 16th of November. Okay, we've got the finger of God, the Yod, this very rare configuration connecting to Venus in Libra in her home sign, and Mercury in Sagittarius. There may be too many details. There may be truths there for the taking. There may be misunderstandings as well, as remember Neptune is in Pisces. There are things pertaining to dilemmas, lots of adjustments and dilemmas connected to money, love, finances, self-worth, and stability. But it's got also a lot to do with communication and our beliefs. Let's not get stuck on things that we believe to be true that maybe were not. Let's see what the energies are. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance. What does the messenger bring us today? Thank you. I will be here next Wednesday for your twin flame soulmate, karmic, important relationship reading for next Wednesday. So do join us as we do premiere on Wednesday. We haven't done it for a couple of weeks. We will be doing the Yes Please as a bonus, since I haven't uploaded one of these readings for you recently. So make sure that you're notified, make sure that you're subscribed, and make sure that you tune in. So why haven't we been able to get to this treasure island? What is this treasure island for you? Is it a relationship? Is it money? Is it a job? Is it career? Is it a place? Because obviously it could speak to travel. We see the tortoise very slowly swimming towards a treasure island. That could be a place, a person, a relationship, anything at all. Okay, so let's see. Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, the star. Wow, Uranus, Jupiter. There may be something that will come through for you now that is promised to peak in March, April, May next year, when we're going to have the conjunction in Taurus of Uranus and Jupiter. Now, the star promises a wish fulfillment. It's as though we're racing towards this fulfillment, this dream come true, but it's like we cannot catch up. You know how in a dream you feel as though you're wanting to get somewhere and you're crippled. You're not able to take action. You're stuck, whether it's emotionally, physically, whatever. It's like grabbing at something and grabbing at straws, like an illusion that you cannot get a hold of. Some sort of a dream that's right ahead of you, right in front of you, in front of your nose, and you just cannot seem to grasp it. This is what I get here. But the Wheel of Fortune, remember, and this speaks to a timely distance, physical distance. There is hope there, though, but something needs to happen here. A turn, a change, an ending, some sort of a truth, some sort of travel, long distance connections. You may be affiliating with a very important person, a VIP. Remember, Aquarius is the 11th natural house of wishes, dreams, people that you socialize, affiliate with, friendships as well. Jupiter is Sagittarius, which is long distance, it's philosophies, it's learning, it's wisdom, but it can also be foreign places, divine timing, and natural law, your truth, some sort of self-discovery, something that you will be discovering nevertheless. Something is restarting here. It is a 10, it breaks down to a 0, to a 1. To a 0, I said. That's the Fool. Here is the 1, the Magician. So Mercury is the trickster, who is now entering, Mercury is entering, let's see this, okay, Mercury is going to a station retrograde soon, mid-December nevertheless, but he's entering his retrograde degrees in the next in the next 10 days roughly. Once he gets to that 22nd degree of Sagittarius, he's at the 9th degree right now of Sag. So he's in a full position, communication may be difficult, and if you're having any issues with technology, your computer, your mobile phone, your cell phone, know that Mercury is in full. He's in exile. He's not in his home. He's right away from his home, like feeling lost, feeling uncomfortable, not feeling safe, secure. Remember, Mercury is the trickster. He's the messenger of the gods. He is discovering places that are at a distance. He's looking into information. He's looking for enlightenment. He's looking, but the thing is that he likes to look at the smaller details. He's got to look at the bigger picture. So maybe if you're researching, looking into something, right, that can have to do with spirituality, with higher education, anything to do with self-discovery, connecting with foreigners, so on and so forth. Maybe take a step back and look at the bigger picture. That's what the advice is here. But the Magician is an ace. Okay, so there may also be quick messages coming in, quick communication. Could be through social media. And you'll notice that, as the planets are turning direct, and of course, with Mercury in a fire sign, Mars in Scorpio, Mars is action, its desire is very strong. It's like things are starting to pick up. Things are starting to gradually get faster and faster. Saturn has now turned direct as well in Pisces. So he's affecting, obviously, the immutable signs that are born in the first few days. So Pisces, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Gemini, very important. But he's also, these signs are struggling. Obviously, Saturn is looking, he's the strict teacher. Maybe Saturn is also saying, don't get lost. Don't get lost. Get a firm footing. Get your feet on the ground. Don't get lost in that dream. Continue to ride that wave. Continue to paddle. Slowly move forward. It's ahead of us. That treasure island is ahead. Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy, slow and steady paced. We've got Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius, Jupiter, Sagittarius, obviously, Aquarius. Remember, Knight of Pentacles, we could see also here that he's actually leaving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pentacles behind, which is a situation that's completed. Remember now with Venus, that's coming up to the South Node in Libra. right? We're leaving relationships, collaborations, relationships of all sorts that have been karmic, that have been unjust, that have been unfair. North Node in Aries, right? I, me, my. And remember Libra, where Venus is now in her home, she is trying to find peace. She's trying to she's looking for the middle ground. Some relationships, some partnerships will survive, some will go. It's all about that now. And the Ten of Pentacles is leaving, completing a cycle. Ten of Pentacles could speak to a marriage, could speak to a just cycle. Some sort of possible abundance or a lack thereof, support or a lack thereof. And remember, Virgo is very strategic. Virgo is a mutable earth sign, slow-paced, logical. There's not much logic now with Mercury in Sagittarius. So things that are illogical may happen at this time. So things that you least expect, because we're still in that new moon energy until the full moon on the 27th of this month. And it's going to be, that full moon will be taking place in Gemini, my dear friends, at the early degrees. So again, something is completing. Right, Gemini's conversation, it's commerce, it's business, it's dealings with siblings, relatives, neighbors. It's got to do with movement, travel, learning. Let's see what the outcome is. What is the possible outcome? What is the possible outcome, dear Spirit? What is the outcome? We've got the Ace of Cups. Wow. So there is the promise. This is self-love, first of all. This is self-love. If you've been going through the ringer like we all have been recently, and it's true for everyone in a certain area of life, then this is self-love. This is the only way that you can sustain. Remember, Virgo also speaks to health, so look out for your emotional, physical health, as Saturn is opposite Virgo, right? Sometimes too many emotional issues, unanswered questions, a lack of clarity, using your mind too much, racing, right? Things going around in your head again and again. This could drive one mad. So, and this is a potential for a new beginning, which is pointed to by the Yod, right? The Yod, Mercury, Venus. Collaboration, communication, helpful communication, news coming in, that's connected to some sort of truth, some sort of optimism, some sort of situation that will give us a sense of security, whether it's financial, physical, anything like that. Because remember, Jupiter is retrograde, so we're still dealing with past matters. We've got Temperance, and Archangel Michael is saying, be patient. There will be healing. There's some sort of an alchemy that's going on right now. And remember, Scorpio, new moon, that's also all about alchemy, turning the poison into healing. Here, Archangel Michael is turning lead into gold. So that heaviness, that lead, that Saturnian, those Saturnian difficult lessons and blockages and hold-ups, let's say, or limitations pertaining to law from man or law from the universe, is saying that in divine timing, yes, that lead will turn into gold. Queen of Swords, some sort of decision, something being more clear, some sort of an announcement, some communication, something to do with legalities, legal matters. There's the Ten of Cups, which turns into the Ace here, the ending of an emotional, challenging time, the end of an emotional time because of possible separation for others, something to do with legalities, connected to the family, connected to some sort of an ending, and it's an emotional ending. And there's the Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. Some sort of a message, some sort of enthusiasm, a quick, passionate message which brought some sort of truth, nevertheless. Something communicated which is bringing an emotional ending, possible new beginning to a situation. It could be for this Queen of Swords, who could be a divorcee. She could just work in a legal firm. She could work for a doctor. She could be a doctor herself. She could be a nurse, for all we know. But there's something going on here, and her blessings, Spirit is saying, temper yourself, be patient. We know the Queen of Swords, Libra, usually is not very patient. Air is not patient. Air is more communicative, more about the details. No, we can't do this. So let's see what's going on. Oh, this incense is so beautiful. What is going on, dear Spirit? What's going on in the love arena, emotionally speaking? What is going on? I just thought that I would do this on camera. I don't usually read with the door open. It's too noisy. So let's just move this a little bit forward. It's away from my computer. What's going on in the love department, in the emotional department right now? Energetically, even though it's the 16th today, you may get this message later, right? So make sure that you keep what is true for you and leave the rest. It is a general reading, my friends. Observe. So it's all about a hold-up. It's all about some sort of surrender and sacrifice. Pisces, right? We are dealing with an ending to a large karmic chapter in our lives. Could also be a release of karma that we've been carrying from the past, from our parents, from a past lifetime. Now maybe with Saturn having moved direct, we may have the ability to see what's true from the illusion. What is the reality? Yeah, what is the reality to some sort of a dream that we've been waiting for forever? It's a 12, and that equals a 3. 3, of course, is the Empress. What's this Ace of Cups? What is this Ace of Cups? What is the outcome about? The Hanging Man, again, another hold-up. And it's just been, I don't know for you, but for me personally, it's like, not this week, next week, not next week, the week after. It's like, as I was saying, it's like we're trying to grab something, get to something, but it's just not happening. There it is, though. There is the offer. There is the Ace of Pentacles. There is the agreement. There is the return. There is the offer. There is the potential. And we see the light glowing onto this pentacle. The pentacle could be money, could be a new job, could be in your home, could be anything. But nevertheless, it's something that's worth the wait, and it's something that will tickle your fancy and will bring happiness to your heart. Look, until that happens, 9 of Swords, not an easy energy. There's just too much. Remember about the thoughts. Something is promised. Until we get to see it, we need to release. Maybe we're not releasing something and not opening the space. But the Treasure Island surely is ahead. What's this 9 of Swords? What is this? Too much thought, the Virgo energy. Right? It's on the Knight of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. That's very much Virgo-ish. Virgo, just too much thought, or just air. Aries, perception, communication or a lack thereof, an inability to sleep. There's judgment. So there's going to be a moment of crisis and needing to make a decision. But right now it's a time of observing, releasing, surrendering. The Judgment card is second chances. It's a resurrection. It's a rising up from the ashes. It is a moment of crisis, of course, but it is also help coming through from Archangel Michael. Yeah? What's at the bottom? I need to take a peek. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Cups we saw. A situation is completing. The wheel is at another 10. We do see a couple here. A family with a little child. And we see the... she's like the high priestess for me. She's looking at her cards. She's wondering what's going on with this situation here, whatever this is. Ten of Pentacles, restart, turns into an ace. Remember, some sort of an ending and the possible new beginning. Yes. Three of Pentacles, I don't know if this is a love triangle. Could be connected to work. This could speak to a new contract, a new possible contract as well, as someone else is falling out of the equation, I feel here. Eight of Wands, physical distance, possible lots of messages coming in quickly through social media. Could it be? Let's see emotionally where we're at right now, and what's going on in the psyche. Remember that Scorpio is the psyche. Today is the 16th of November, my dear friends. The sun is coming up to Mars. The sun and Mars are going to conjoin. Very, very important for all of us, but especially those who are ruled by Mars and the sun. So, and Scorpio, obviously, since it's happening in Scorpio. So this is a brand new 2-year cycle that is beginning. And why is it important? Because Mars has not conjoined with the sun exactly in Scorpio for many, many years, going back to 1991. So this is very, very important. What's going on? Where are we pertaining to the psyche? Mirroring. So if this is a relationship, obviously, whatever type of relationship it is, there's a mirroring, a projection going on between you and your person. Surrender. See? Surrender. Remember, Pisces is unconditional love and sacrifice, but it can also be wearing those rose-colored glasses. There is nostalgia here. There is, some of you are missing someone from your past. You're looking back at and being very nostalgic about those times back in the days when you were young, where things were much more innocent. There was much more trust. Now maybe there was more illusion or deception. Remember that Pisces can really cloud the waters, can really give you an inability to see clearly. But if you see through the eyes of the soul, through your third eye, then you can really see what's going on. So trust in that. Trust in that intuition. I would say there's very strong intuitive signs and synchronicities. Take a little bit of time out. Sit with yourself. Do whatever you need to do. The answers are within you. Separation. Some of you are mourning an ending, some sort of a separation, a breakup. This is involving third parties. There's a purging process going on. Very Scorpionic, right? And there's the guidance. This is from within you. This is the Hermit. Some of you are seeking guidance from an astrologer, a tarot reader, or from your higher self. Someone's been in their cave. They have not been communicating. Here is Pisces, Virgo, very much 6-12 house situations, which is putting pressure on physical and emotional and psychological health. Do take care of yourself. Self-love is very important at this time. Knowing your worth. Someone is wanting to break free because they've seen some light. They've been guided. They've received some karma. there's some sort of change here. A lot of fire, a lot of desire to stop something, to work with and release, purge some karma, break free. And through that, there's a spiritual awareness and awakening here. There's some sort of forgiveness here that is necessary. Right? And both these cards do remind me of Sagittarius. So I'm wondering if not in Sagittarius season, which is we're coming into in about a week from now. So a lot of nostalgia. It's saying surrender. Look at the light from within. There are second chances. There's a metamorphosis going on. There's a resurrection. For some people, they've put all their eggs in one basket, only investing possibly in the tangible, physical, materialistic things, which brings up that energy of the devil. And there's a realization that they were on the wrong path. The riches come from within, and they come through our higher self and through other realms, not just the physical, my dear friends. We have Pluto transformation, water element sensing. Wow. Number 11 and number 4. 4 is the Emperor. Number 11 it's justice. Right? Libra and 4th house, Cancer, Aries, I'm going to say as well, but of course water element. All the water signs are very important here. All right, I want to take just one card from this deck. Just one card. I do apologize about the noise from outside. This won't be happening every time. I will pause to close that door in a moment. What's going on? We've got community, so something to do with connecting with others. This speaks to support as well. And it's a 939, which equals a 12 again. 12. What happened on the 12th of the month, or what's possibly happening in December in the Sagittarius season? That will be interesting, right? Wow, okay. I'm just going to close the door. It's getting just a little too much. See, even too much of a good thing is going overboard. I think I'm getting high on that incense. Anyway, my darling friends, this is what I see. There will be support. There is support out there, as long as you don't. I mean, if you're going within, you're looking for your answers. You're looking to your guides, whether it's externally or from within. Remember, this is the light. We do see the light. The information will come in, and if you're going into a solitude and taking time out on your own because you're needing that, just don't prolong it. Don't do it too much. You need to get out there, getting out and about in your community. Okay, so I feel that I need to tell you that. There's some sort of Plutonian transformation and purge going on. We're sensing that this is on its way. Pluto can also speak to riches, materialistic riches. Now, I did say some of you may have someone out there, nevertheless, has invested too much in that area. We need more equilibrium, not only investing in one area, whether it's only love, only money, only friendship, so on and so forth. We need to sort of find the balance, and that's what Libra is all about. And that's why Venus now is in Libra. She will be connecting to the South Node towards the latter part of November. So we'll be purging and letting go. We will be dealing with past situations, though. That's a certainty, okay? So I just want to take one Sabila, please, Spirit. Just give us a little bit more information, because, you know, the guide here, the hermit, can also be needing advice from a professional. Could be a solicitor, could be a doctor, could be a someone who's into mysticism. Could go any way. What's going on? What are we needing to observe? What are we needing to observe? What are we seeing through the eyes of someone who's already awake? We've got Fortuna and the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting, because Pisces is also ruled by Jupiter. Hello, hello. And Jupiter is opposite Scorpio in Taurus. So the abundance comes from within first and then from others. All right? Scorpio opposite is money or finances or any sort of abundance, which Jupiter is good luck, comes from others. At this point, Jupiter is transiting through Taurus. So it's all about our physical body, our finances, our self-worth. And we've seen a lot of ups and downs, a lot of, you know, like being in a lift, going up to the 13th floor, then falling down to the 3rd floor. These are your finances, your issues where self-worth and self-love is concerned. So this speaks to a change of fortune. But because in Greek, fortuna means like a whirlwind and a hurricane and turbulence, the abundance is going to come after hardship or after a moment of crisis, just like the Judgment card says here. Yes, I want to take one card on the Judgment card, and then we will leave this reading as we have completed it. What's going on? We've got the Militare, 10 of Swords. The military, which is a heavy, difficult Capricorn uphill climb. Okay, there's been a lot of secrecy. Some of us are not telling. We've got the 9 and 10 of Swords. We're not communicating with others this uphill battle that we are trying to climb and get to the top. This could be career, this could be anything. Relationships. But I'm going to say, because this is very much like the Mars energy in Scorpio, which is going to connect to the Sun. The Sun and Mars connecting in a Cazimi, very important for Aries, ruled by Mars, Scorpio, ruled by Mars. But also, since that's happening in the last decan of fixed Scorpio, it will affect the fixed signs that are born in the last 10 days, mainly. This is very positive for water signs and earth signs, but in challenge for the fixed signs, so Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. A new cycle begins. Brand new cycle. So what was going on for you in 1991? What was happening for you and in your life back then? Anyway, this looks like the soldier, the warrior, Mars in Scorpio. And remember, Scorpio, that's where the Sun is transiting now, and the Sun also rules Leo. So for Leo, it's not going to be easy, but Mars is going to be energized. They come together. It's like a rebirth, if we could call it. It's like a know-how. Now I know, because the Sun is the king. This could be through a metamorphosis. Remember, Scorpio is death. Mars could be the warrior. Mars could be a gun, a knife. It could be a war. A lot to do with the wars that are going on in this world right now. Is it going to be a moment of truce, waving the white flag, a moment of peace, or is it going to amplify? That's a good question. But whatever the case, Ace of Swords this turns into, and the Ace of Swords is a double-edged sword. It can cut both ways, remember, but cutting some sort of a poison from our lives will release us, and we will open up new potentials. Okay? All right, so that's what I have for you at this moment. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I want to just make some announcements right now. Please do not forget that if you're a patron, of course, I've already announced it, 20% off all readings for the holidays, and of course get in for 2024, whether it's through tarot or astrology or a deluxe reading. See what's coming up for you. This is your opportunity. Now, if you're a patron, it's been already offered to you. I'm also offering it to you now. Those of you that are not on Patreon and you're listening to this, make sure you email me first so I could send you the discounted link if you are interested in any and all of our services on our website, divinedebut11.net. Join us also on Divine Debut 12, our second channel, which you can get the link beneath this video as we do random readings and questions. Leave your questions under those videos, your suggestions for questions if you want something particularly answered. There, not here. And last but not least, my beautiful friend Olga Vasilchuk at www.astroesoteric.com. One word, www.astroesoteric.com. You can get the links beneath. She's also on YouTube, Astro Esoteric Pro, and Instagram and Facebook. She's offering a huge list of astrological services like astrocartography, astropsychology, karmic astrology, synastry, and she makes predictions, obviously. She's a very experienced astrologer and tarot reader. She's been doing it for years. She has created educational modules in French, but she's translating those in English. She already has translated some. So if you're interested, you can get her links beneath this video. If you do connect with her, please say hello from Kathy. We are friends. She's done work for me as well. She's rectified my birth chart. And we do exchange readings in tarot, as we're also friends, not only collaborating. And I will have her on my channel probably next year. So she speaks French. She's very fluent. French, Russian, English, and Spanish. She's a very intelligent little cookie and a very good friend of mine. So she is offering also a special. If it's your birthday in November, she does offer a special to you, especially if you're celebrating your birthday in the month of November. So I don't know until when. Check out her website and, of course, her email and everything. Her contacts are all beneath this video. So ask her if there's something you're interested in. All right. So Olga, if you're watching, love you, my darling. And as I said, we are taking the next 3 winners. Okay. 3 winners for a free tarot reading. 20 minutes, 40 minutes and 60-minute free tarot readings for our patrons. So if you're not a patron yet, check us out. Thank you so much to all of you. Love you all so much. I haven't left you. I haven't forgotten you. I am still here and I need to get some fresh air, some oxygen. Excuse me. Sending you all lots of love, and let's hope for the best for the world, and most of all, let's pray for peace and happiness in the world, as times are very challenging right now. Love and light to all of you, my dear friends. Talk to you soon. Next Wednesday I'll be back, but check us out on Divine Debut 12. I will be doing a 10-15 minute tarot reading there, so do join us there. Love you all.